So the big question is this: how do investors like us who trade options and manage our own money generate income regardless of where the stock market goes, and do it all in a way that lets us make time for the people and things we love, and yet still build wealth and remain profitable? That's the question, and this podcast will give you the answer. I'm your host, Kirk Duplessis, and you're listening to the Daily Call from Option Alpha. Hey everyone, this is Kirk here again from Option Alpha, and welcome back to the Daily Call. Today I want to go through the Snowball strategy for increasing your wealth. And today's question actually comes from one of our community members inside Facebook. They asked the following question, so I'll read it first and then we'll talk through it together. They said, how to generate the snowball effect. They said, if you have a $5,000 to $10,000 account size, what steps are required to increase the account on a consistent basis? Example, do we reduce or kill debt? Do we reduce or kill monthly allocation of capital? Do we trade as much of the account as possible? Do we pick proper strategies? We don't withdraw money, try to collect extra money, etc. So I'd like to trade every day, but the account size won't let me do it, specifically if I follow any of your recommendations to have between 40 and 50% in cash. So I said, if you could help me with this topic, it would be great. Thanks. So first of all, I think the concept of snowballing your wealth is an important one. And when you think about a snowball, which is the perfect analogy for this, you start with this very small snowball and you just continue to roll it, and it starts to gain momentum and speed and size as it goes down the hill, hopefully, right? And so what I think most people have to understand is that you can't remove pieces from that snowball. So if I was to start over all over again and continue to snowball my wealth, I would try even harder than I did initially to not remove or draw from that initial pot of capital. So when you start even with a small amount of money, say $5,000 or $10,000, you want to use that capital to grow additional capital. And money cannot magically appear once it's removed from the account. So if you start withdrawing on that money or you start taking distributions on that money too early, you basically are crippling it from the ability to grow and increase in size. The second thing you have to understand about snowballing your wealth, in my opinion, is that it's all tied to a positive expected outcome scenario. And so even though in the way that I trade options, I keep a lot of cash on hand, we're using the leverage that's embodied in an options contract to gain an outsized return on a smaller portion of our account. And that cash is there as a cushion so that we don't blow ourselves up or run out of capital to increase our trading capacity. And so when you deal with a system like options trading in which you're using leverage, you need to make sure that you have a positive expected outcome in whatever trading strategy you're using. Because if you have a positive expected outcome, you know that that positive expected outcome is going to work eventually. You just don't know what the sequence of returns are going to be on the road to getting there. So it's very similar, just in the opposite way to running a casino. So if I ran a casino, and if I was the casino manager and everyone came in to place their trades and their bets, and I was the one basically selling bets as a casino, then I know I have an edge built into every single game that's in my casino. I know that there's a positive expected outcome for all of these games. Now, I don't know what sequence of returns I'm going to have as the casino manager. Somebody could come in and they could literally hit jackpot the first, coin that gets dropped into a machine. And does that mean that the system is broken and that the machine is broken and the whole casino is, going to fall over and, fall under? No. But it does mean that I might have to wait a little bit longer for more people to play and for more bets to be placed before I see my edge start to materialize. So the best advice I could give somebody that wants to increase their wealth, snowball their capital account, is just to give it time and don't draw from it. Work the system, find a positive expected outcome strategy. You can do this through our backtester. You can read research. There's other people who put out research about it as well. Find a strategy that has a positive expected outcome and then give it enough time to actually work. Making 10 trades is not going to give it enough time to potentially see success. Making 20 trades may not be enough. 100 trades may not be enough. But if you have a positive expected outcome, you know your strategy is going to work. It's just a matter of time and patience. So hopefully this helps out. As always, if you have any questions, let me know. And until next time, happy trading. Thanks for joining us on the Daily Call. Be sure to subscribe right now for more daily options trading ideas, strategies, and tactics to help you learn how to place smarter, more profitable trades. And if you like what we're doing, don't forget to give us a rating and a review so we can continue to bring you the best daily content possible. We'll see you again tomorrow, right here on the Daily Call from OptionAlpha.com.